Ngākau. Good everybody, welcome into our space this morning. Hope everybody is well and keeping warm. Start with our karakia. We'll move into our space. Let's dust my DJ skills out. Tuki rue te tuki roe te tuki nāti tēnei tuki ko te tuki nā runga ue te mana. Ka hinga tāne ka tākoto kei raro kei ngā mana i rungi raro tāwhiwhi te tuki nei. Kapa te tuki kei hawaiki ka tapu ka noa tēnā te hau ko te hau o tū ko te hau o tāwhiri mātea. Wāria ki runga wāria ki raro tākoto tūturu whakamoa ki a tīna, haumi e hui e tāi ki e. Uri nā te whānau, ngā mihi nui ki a koe te katoa mo te tautuki I tēnei kaupapa. Just a mihi to everyone that's come in this morning. Just to share our space and really beautiful way to begin our day, our week, our month, or even the journey that we are all on. And just to anyone that's sort of coming in for the first time, just to come in, just to relax, bring your rākau, just a bit of space for yourself. Always a nice time of the morning, it's a little bit quiet still in the whare. And just something to sit on. Sometimes it's a little bit easier if you're in the cross-legged position to elevate yourself. Otherwise, if you're used to it, whānau. And just relax, a little bit of water if you think you may need some water. It's not too strenuous, it's only an hour, so we just go through a few segments of things and just to invigorate and wake the systems, just to slowly become a practice, so we start to become aware of all of those things that reside within us, that are, in this context beyond the imagination. A very nice way to start our day and sort of engage with ourselves. Hope everybody had a beautiful matariki and just observing different things that were happening around us. I have been told, I haven't looked into it, but I have been told it is the first indigenous public holiday in the world. So I heard, I'm not too sure, but this is the kōrero that sort of came to my ears. So nice to see that those things are being acknowledged. Hope everyone had some nice observations about what was happening around them. Whetū, I know there was a lot of things happening. Sort of little ceremonies, if you'd like to call them that were happening around the motu, just to acknowledge that space in our new year, and just acknowledge the vibration that we're moving into the new year. Our ihirangaranga or ia rere, in these contexts, the frequencies we're sort of channeling, the frequencies we're broadcasting, acknowledging the vibration that moves through us. We had some kōrero about the skin, actually, and the 12 layers of skin, and how things are already encoded within the skin, where things can sit within the skin, and just acknowledgements of matauranga that's come through, and to cherish those things that sort of enable us to utilize to move forward and to create well spaces for us, but not only us, through the, from the past to the future, but from the now. From the now is a very big one. So, a lot of the times, a lot of experiences I've had is sort of like going from the past to the future. Maybe things that have happened, drawing those into something that hasn't happened yet, and not really being in the present, and taking a while to sort of understand and get your head around it a little bit and sort of activate that space. I used to hear it a lot, but activating it was a whole nother, it's kind of where the rubber hit the road. So, and everything that's downloaded within the skin, that's already encoded before we get here, and that reaches through the eons, past and future, but always sort of maintaining that present space of the now. and the biggest organ that records everything. You know, we soak it in, it goes into our being, and just records many things that are happening. The body never lies, you know, like we're in some of the mahi I do, that some of the kōrero, other kōrero that comes up, and it starts to manifest through our skin, and we can start to read, you know, many things that aren't happening or that are in out of alignment and things like that. So it was quite an interesting kōrero that's sort of come up, which we can talk into further down the track as we go. But, you know, just one that sort of, a lot of people were saying they didn't really give a lot of mindfulness to, was the skin, and it almost has its own kaupapa, it always has its own mechanisms, and breaking those things down is sort of really, you know, trying to attain some sort of understanding about how we are actually being here, and what we are actually consist of. And it was quite, you know, at times a bit of a mind bender, but no reira, and how amazing this whole you know, body that we are encased in, how amazing it is, how it heals itself, how it how things move through the tinana to sort of heal places, you know, the tangible and the intangible, and to have sort of some, you know, bring some sort of awareness around it. Ka pai. So yeah, and I hope everybody's keeping warm out there. I know it's getting a bit cold, and you know, now winter is taking its toll. Ka pai. Awesome. So we'll just jump into our mahi, start our warm up, just start opening up the tinana. Just nice time of year to acknowledge. A lot of wānanga time, a lot of indoor time. Right, so just find yourself a comfortable space. Make sure you have a little bit of room about yourself. We'll start opening up the tinana, the breath. Haki roto, haki waho. Just drop our chin to our chest. Remember, if you need more of a stretch, just bring your ringaringa up to your upoko. Just add some weight through there. Stretching down through the back of the kaki into the top of the spine. Just nice simple spaces just to begin to activate into our day. Tahi, ua, toru, ai whakawhiti, kiro ki runga. Just looking towards langi. The hands under the chin if you need more of a stretch. Just opening up the koka. Kaki, toru, lua, tahi. Right back to centre. Kiro ki maui. So just take our chin over our left shoulder. Drop the eyes behind the shoulder onto the floor. And through that twist, just opening up these other spaces, these pathways. Toru, lua, tahi, ngawhiti, ki mātou. Bring our chin over our right shoulder this time, dropping the eyes behind the shoulder onto the floor. You know, as we have kōrero about this, you know, just be aware of the breath, the straight back. Toru, lua, tahi, go back to centre, just tilting the upoko, this time the ear to the shoulder. Bring that hand up over the top if you need more of a stretch, just opening up down through the kaki all the way up to the top of the shoulder. Opening these pathways where so much information travels through. Toru, lua, tahi, right, kiti, the other ear, the right shoulder. The upoko looking straight. Really feel that stretch through there, really opening it up. Really good to just keep this area balanced. headaches, shoulders, sore necks, all of that. Everything is connected within the body. Anything is never isolated by itself. Oru, rua, tahi, back to centre. Just drop our chin to our chest once more. Just rolling our chin to the left shoulder, back to the right shoulder. Goodbye, Mahi Pēnei. Do 3 more times. These are also really nice ways just to end your day as well, just to release stuff. Rua, 1 more. Toru. Right, back to centre. It's time leaning forward, just as far as you can go, just until you start to feel that stretch all the way down through the arms, the shoulders, down the back. If you're cross-legged, you'll start to feel it into the lower back and the glutes. If you're sitting in the V position with your legs, you'll feel it through your hamstrings and also the back. Just coming in far enough just to bring that awareness to those spaces, opening up the tinana. Toru, ua, tahi. Back up to centre. Haki roto, haki waho, and back a little bit deeper. Just release that breath and come in a little bit deeper to that forward stretch. Just beginning to open up all through the spine. Right, toru, ua, tahi, up to centre, haki roto, haki waho, ihu, toturi. Bring our nose towards our left knee, just as far as you can go. You'll feel the stretch start to move around the tinana. So you should be feeling it into the opposite side. Starting to open up the sides of the spine. Starting to move it into the ribs, opening up the rib cage. Just observe your breath. Relax your tinana. Moru, ua, tahi. Alright, rise back to centre. Haki roto. Haki waho. Ki matau. Right, ihu. Te turi. Back to our right side, opening up the other side. Just keep a little bit of attention, intention and focus. Be a little bit present about what's happening with you. Just bring that awareness to the space. Toru, ua, tahi, back to centre, haki roto, haki waho, right elbow, bring the elbow to the floor, arm over the top. Going directly down the side of the tinana, stretching and opening the ribs. Keep that shoulder back so the shoulders don't close, keep the chest open. Feel this all the way down into the side of the hope. Toru, ua, tahi. Right, back up to centre. Right elbow. Right, ki papa. We're keeping that shoulder back. Opening up the ribs. All the way down into the side of the tinana. Just be aware of your breath. Relax the body. Just the best you can. If you're seated in a chair, just maintain, just find a chair where you can keep your feet flat on papa and you can still attain the same motions. Kapai back to centre. Haki roto, haki waho. Just find our space. Relax the tinana, keep the back erect, closing the eyes. Just feel your breath moving out of the tinana. start to relax the body up through the neck, through the scalp, all the scalp muscles, down through the forehead, through the kānohi, all the way down through to the waha. Relax your jaw. Relax down through the poka, the front of the neck. Release and relax using the inhale and the exhale of the breath. Drop the shoulders, relax down through the arms, through the elbows, the forearms, all the way to the fingertips. Remember our 3 hand positions. Just find your one. Relax down through the chest, through the upper back, through the solar plex, the upper puku, relaxing into the center of the back, relaxing down into the lower puku and the lower back. Release, relax on the exhale breath. Relax down through the hope, all through the hips, the uri. Relaxing through the top of the legs, the hammies, the thighs. Relax through your knees. Very active place through our knees. Be present with that. Relax down through the calves and the shins. All the way into the ankles. Relax through your feet, all the way to the tips of your toes. Just release and relax. Might start to elongate your breath. Longer, slower and deeper. From the uri, around the base of the spine area, begin to draw the breath up. Direct straight line up through the pūmanawa. Follow the line of the spine if it helps, through the manawa, the koka, whatu manawa. And touch the breath, the pūmotomoto or the crown. Hold for 3 and release your breath. Start to get present with yourself and the breath moving through the tinana. Pai hā ki roto, draw our breath through. Directly up through the central nervous system, through the puku, through the heart space, up through the kaki, through the throat, through the Hinengaro. Sit your attention with the breath at the crown. Haki waho, release the breath. No haki roto, draw our breath up. You feel the breath move through the tinana. Remember, follow the line of the spine if that helps. Hold at the pūmotomoto, the crown. Release your breath. Just feel your presence within inside your tinana, within your space. By 3 breaths. This time the pito to the spine. Haki roto, draw the breath through the bottom. Now uri, base of the spine. Push the pito back towards the spine. Engage the puku. Haere tonu, drive the breath through our puku, pūmanawa, manawa, Whati manoa, hold the crown. 5, 4, 3, 2, tahi. Exhale. Haki waho, release your breath. Just feel the energy building when we hold our space at our pu moto moto, lifting energy back into our creative spaces. Haki roto, feel the breath. Push the pito, back towards the spine, engage the puku, drive the breath. Feel its presence, move through the tinana, all the way to the top of the upoko. 5, 4, 3, 2, tahi. Release your breath. Paitahi anō, draw our breath. Haki roto, pito to the spine, engage the puku, move with the breath through the tinana. Feel it climb through the 3 hearts. Rest your presence, the pu moto moto, the crown. 5, 4, 3, 2, tahi. Release your breath. Bring your attention to the center of your chest, center of your manoa. Haki roti te manoa. Just draw our breath into our heart, into the heart space. Breathing in and out of the heart. Haki roto. Just keep it slow and deep. Haki waho. Just keep your rhythm of breath moving in and out of the heart. Feel the breeze of your breath entering the space. Feel it touching your center. Feel your presence in your breath. Feel your presence in your heart. Just keep your breath moving in and out of the center of the manoa. Feel its glow. Feel your connection. Feel its warmth. A heart that miri-miris or massages all systems within the tinana. Feel its warmth building, its glow becoming brighter. The heart open. A receiving between breath and heart. Its warmth and glow building. Feel your heart beginning to open. Draw upon the energy of aroha and the mana that sits within aroha. Bring our awareness to gratitude. Our reciprocal state. Keep the breath moving in and out of the heart space. Keep attention on aroha, the connection that connects all things. Connects us all to each other. The mana within the presence of aroha. The energy of gratitude, to be thankful for all things. Feel the breath, the breeze of your breath. Your heart opening, the glow is bright. The warmth of this place. Presence of aroha and connection to all things. And a state of gratitude. In this warmth and glow. When you're ready, begin to flush through your entire system. Really connecting the energy of your powerhouse, your manawa. Connecting it into all parts of the tinana, the cells, the bone, the marrow. Up through the back of the kaki. Over through the upoko. Flush its warmth and light through these spaces, down through the kānohi. Through the relaxed jaw. Down through the front of the neck, through the kaki, through the koka. Along the top of your shoulders, down through your arms. Through your elbows, through your forearms. Through your hands to the tips of your fingers. The energy of your heart pulsating through all these spaces. Through every cell that is contained in the body. Through the chest, through the upper back and shoulder blades. Down through the solar plex, the upper puku, down into the center of the back. Really feel this energy from the heart pulsating through the body. Down into the lower puku, down into the lower back. Down into the hope, through the hips, through the uri, the groin area. Flushing the energy from the heart, through the legs, through the top of the legs. Flush its energy through the knees. Down through the calves and your shins. Into the ankles, through the feet, all the way to the tips of your toes. Feel the mana of the pulsating heart through your whole being. Feel it through your cells, your muscles, your bone, your marrow. All the cells that are within your body. bringing balance into the space. And when you're ready, bring your attention to the top of the upoko. Drawing out 3 breaths from the higher self, your higher faculties. Drawing breath through the top of the upoko, down to our manawa. Through our whatu manawa, expand the manawa. Release the breath down through the pu manawa, the papa. Rejuvenating and releasing hakiroto through the top of the upoko, your higher spaces. Draw breath into the open heart, expand the chest. Release the breath down through the emotional house, through the pu manawa, into papa. One more breath, hakiroto. Haki wahu. Right, just feel your awareness. Take a breath in. Release your breath. Slowly coming into our standing position for our kotipito. And as best you can, just maintaining our state. Just relaxed, conscious, just being present. Just embodying our mahi. Find your pose position. Feet a little bit wider than the hips. Hakiroto. Hakiwaho. Hakiroto. Feel your presence, the breath, feel the movement. Starting to awaken our physical self through movement. Hakiroto. Hakiwaho. Acknowledging all things. Kotipito, return to your center. Tu whera mai kia rangi nui. Reach and stretch through the tinana, not as rangi. Tā maua kia papa tuanuku. Drop low, feel the energy of papa. Kotipito, hurry yourself within the world of light. Hutia te Māori. Brace your life force. Hei oranga Wairua. Hei oranga Hinengaro. Hei oranga Tinana. Hei oranga Whānau. Kotipito. Knowledge both sides. Te tūtama tāne. O te tūtama wahine. Kotipito. Hoki whakamuri. A atu ki ngā tūpuna. Hei oranga. O ngauri. Whakaheke. Kotipito. Creating the well space for our generations that are to come. Tukuna tamauri, ti hei. Keeping our whakapapa well. Huri ki te pai tonga to ourselves. Start accentuate the movement. Waikina tinana, hakiroto, hakiwaho, hakiroto, hakiwaho, hakiroto, hakiwaho. Kotipito. Tu whera mai kia rangi nui. Reach tā maua kia papa tuanu. Kotipito. Return to your center. Kia te Māori. which embrace your life force. Hei oranga Wairua, hei oranga Hinengaro, hei oranga Tinana, hei oranga Whānau. Well, your Whānau on its both sides. Te tūtamatane, a masculine energy. Te tūtamawahine, feminine energy, return unto its balance center, ko te pito. Ki whakamuri, e a ngātu ki ngā tūpuna. Hei oranga, o Māori, whakaheke, ko te pito. Do well for our generations that are to come. Tukuna ka Māori, korero mai ti hei, ka mea tai tonga, kuri ki te hauaru, hākina, hāputa. Engage the tinana, hākina, hāputa, hākina. Feel the breath, hāputa. Grow yourself, find your center, ko te pito. Tu whera mai kia rangi nui, a moa ki a papatu anuku, ko te pito. Kia te Māori, hei oranga Wairua, hei oranga Hinengaro, hei oranga Tinana, hei oranga Whānau, ko te pito. Tūtamatane, te tūtamawahine, ko te pito, turn unto your center always. Hoki whakamuri, e a ngātu ki ngā tūpuna, hei oranga, o Māori, whakaheke, ko te pito. Tukuna ta Māori, ti hei, from our hauauru, kuri ki te tai tokorau, to our north. Hākina, feel your breath, feel your presence in your movement. Hākina, hāputa, hākina, hāputa, ko te pito, to your center. Tu whera mai kia rangi nui, a moa ki a papatu anuku, ko te pito. Kia te Māori, grasp your life force. Hei oranga Wairua, hei oranga Hinengaro, hei oranga Tinana, hei oranga Whānau, ko te pito. Te tūtamatane, twist, reach back, pull forth the masculine. Te tūtamawahine, twist, reach back, pull the feminine, enter unto its balanced state, ko te pito. Ki whakamuri, a ngātu ki ngā tūpuna, hei oranga, o Māori, whakaheke, ko te pito. Tukuna ta Māori, ti hei, hākina, feel its breath, hāputa, hākina, hāputa, hākina, hāputa. Eyes closed, palms facing forward. Pull your shoulders back, tilt your head, your upoko, as if you're looking to the top of your maunga. Just feel the energy pulsating through the body. Visualize the rising sun, bringing life to the world. Just feel your energy pulsating through your tina. Feel your presence. Kai hākiroto, hākiwako. Kapai this morning just using our long rākau. Kapai this morning we're coming onto our rākau with our arch. Bringing our arches on. Just feel into your space. Bring the arch through the feet. Just to invigorate, open up internal organs. Now this one always, for me, has a bite. So just take your space, just apply the pressure accordingly. For this time, you can either stand with your tips, the front of your feet on the ground, and lean back into the pressure, or forward, the heels on the ground, as long as the rākau is sitting directly through the arch. By bringing our pressure on, you might want to widen your stance, just slight bend in your knees. Right, just feel the rākau putting pressure through the feet. Very good for our internal organs, our alignments. Rima, whā, toru, rua, tahi. Ka pai ata haere, just shift our weight to our left waiwai. Feel the pressure coming into that waiwai. That's why it's always good really to walk on papa with bare feet, just to keep our connection. The energy of papa. I feel that bite through there. Rima, whā, toru, rua, tahi. Bite up the haere, back onto our right waiwai. Bring the pressure on. We all got a nice bite in there this morning. Rima, whā, toru, rua, tahi. Ka back to centre, up the haere. Slow our weight into our centre. Just feel that through the waiwai, part of our haimata. Pressure points, very good for intestines, liver, through the heart. Right, just awaken that spaces. Rima, whā, toru, rua, tahi. Just step off your rākau. Just walk that out of the feet, out of your waiwai. Remember, if you're doing this during the day or in the evenings, I usually do 3 to 5 sets. Walk that out. Right, bring our rākau up. Keep the ringa, palms down. Let's just start opening up the body. Get our tinana moving. All the way to the back if you can, but just to where you are. Your ability, your flexibility, the more we come into the space, the more you'll be able to, the more your tinana will start to open up. So our tinana always body memory. Do our count off. Tahi, rua, toru, whā, rima, ono, whetū, waru, iwa, tekau. Right. Back to our poho. Bring the rākau up to the chest. Hold into the chest. The right ringa, push across the tinana. You're pushing out towards the sides. Return the rākau to the chest. Ki maui, makau. Maui, makau. Return the rākau to the chest. Tapping the poho. Just give a slight tap on your poho as we come through. Our count off. Tahi, pivot off that back foot. We don't want to keep the knee safe. Rua, toru, whā, rima, ono, whetū, waru, iwa, tekau. Right, bring our rākau back. Up over our upoko. Mahi pēnei. Walk the rākau up the back of the kaki. You'll feel it just miri, all up the sides, all the way to the base of the skull. Tahi, rua, toru, whā, rima, whetū, waru, iwa, tekau, huri. Bring the rākau back the other way. Walk the rākau back down the kaki. Just feel it's miri, me te romi, te kaki. Tai, rua, toru, whā, rima, ono, whitu, waru, iwa, te kau. Right, sit the rākau across the shoulders. Mahi pēnei. Keep the feet pawed. This just isolates all through the top. The kaki one is really, really nice to do, especially in the evenings, just to finish off your day. So keep that pathway open when we go into momoi. We'll just do a 5 count for this one. Tahi, ua, horu, wha, rima, kapai. Pivot off the foot, follow the eyes all the way through to the back. Now we're opening up all the way down through the spine, through the shoulders, through the chest, moving through the hips and through our waiwais. Tahi, ua, toru, wha, rima, ono, whitu, waru, tumo, iwa, te kau. Kapai back to centre. Bring our rākau up over the top. Palms facing down. Keep the palms wide as if you're rowing your waka. Just focus on pushing the hands forward. Find your rhythm, find your pace, listen to your tinana. It'll be different for all of us. But just a nice way to keep our movement through our tinana. Tahi, ua, horu, wha, rima, ono, whitu, waru, iwa, te kau. Kapai elbows, drive the elbows forward. Drive them high, drive them forward. You'll feel it move all the way into down the back, through the rib cage. The blood pumping through the tinana. Focus on the elbows pushing forward. Tahi, ua, horu, wha, rima, ono, whitu, waru, iwa, te kau. Kapai, come back to centre. Palms up this time. Mahi pēnei. Just bring in the rākau. Just to eye height. Or eye level. Gee, I'm coming up with new words all the time. Eye level. Aroha mai. Tahi, ua, toru, wha, rima, ono, whitu, waru, iwa, te kau. Kapai stage 2, pivot off the foot, drive the rākau off to the side, higher. Make sure we pivot off that opposite foot, just looking after our waiwais through our knees. Let's go to your ability. Opening up through the joints, through the tinana. Tahi, ua, horu, wha, rima, ono, whitu, waru, iwa, te kau. Kapai stage 3. Off into the squat. Drive the rākau up. Bending the legs. Pushing out through the thighs. Strengthening the waiwai, strengthening through the knees. Tahi, ua, horu, wha, rima, ono, whitu, waru, iwa, te kau. Coming back to our level, the first level. Just plow your feet. Bring the rākau up to eye level. Tahi, ua, toru, wha, rima, ono, whitu, waru, iwa, te kau. Bring our rākau to our poho. Roll your wrist back. Exhale the breath, push the rākau forward. Roll the wrist forward, inhale. Roll the wrist back, haki waho. Forward on the wrist, haki roto. I waho, mahi pēnei. Three more. Kapai. Bring out rākau. Maki pēnei. Start rākau with the top arm. Bring this one around the back, down the bottom. Kapai, drawing pressure on the top arm and pulling the arm away, the bottom arm away from the shoulder. Just to open up, stretch through all these shoulders. Really good for rehab, anything happening with the shoulders. If you're sitting a lot during the day, this is another good one. Especially if we're at a desk, doing a lot of laptop work, things like that. Which a lot of our mahi is these days. Rima, wha, toru, ua, tahi. I just release the pressure from the top arm, shake that arm out, and get a little bit of tense through there. But really good one to open our arms and our shoulders. Whakawhiti tō rākau. Bring our rākau to our left hand, the right hand. Palm facing away. Maki pēnei. Drop the pressure from the top. Bring the bottom arm away from the tinana. You feel the stretch and the opening of that shoulder. A little bit intense, so just remember, just mindful of the breath. Mindful of the stretch. Mindful of what's happening through the tinana. I just find this one quite good because a lot of people sort of, there's a lot of stress that sits on the shoulders, a lot of stuff that sort of sits around us. So a really good one just to open and keep these activated. Rima, wha, toru, ua, tahi. Release the pressure, bring that arm back out, just shake that out of the shoulder. Another one that usually 3 to 5 times, just to keep the tinana movement well. Bring our rākau around to the front. Hands onto the rākau. Take one step forward, make your arms straight. Just drop your upoko. Halfway down your rākau, just feeling that stretch through the tinana down the back of the legs. Kapai, pushing the left side of your torso, your tinana, outwards to the side. So bowing and opening up those ribs, you'll feel it stretch down through the left waiwai. Tahi, rua, toru, wha, rima, back to centre, haki roto, haki waho, panaki matau. Just push the tinana out towards the right. Feel the stretch through the back of the right leg, opening up through the ribs. Tai, rua, toru, wha, rima. Right back to centre. If you feel, you take your hands a little bit lower on your rākau. Just drive deeper into the stretch. Feel it all up through your arms, your shoulders, through your back and spine, through your glutes, down through the back of the legs. Just stretch and open up the tinana. Tahi, rua, toru, wha, rima, ono, pitu, waru, iwa, tekau. Back up into whakatā, so we bring ourselves back up. Rākau parallel with the body. Left palm facing down, right palm facing up. Eyes closed. Haki roto. Haki waho. Just feel your state. te tānui, ki te tahoro, ki te paupau tākiri tū, e tapu whauri, ka pawhāte, ka pākia ki te rauhi toropa, ki te whenua, he hua mata, he hua aro, he putiti ki te rauri, te whatu taiwa. Rea ki te o mātūtū, te tauri ki taura te pauere ngā tūti, te marunga, te kāpenga, he ho mairangi nau e i o e mātū, te koropiko a te huene ki haran ki te mururi toki tōna whai. Whiti ki te Māori e ka pamaiorang ka tūhere ko te puaketanga rea tōna puta wai toi ki te karanga wai tāpu ki te whenua wai ko te rangi e pau tia ki te auguri hia te tāpenga au rei nau e hina motu e. Kamurangi te tōtō āki pai kōhā ki rima te tōa ki ori te piku whirinaki ko te wina te amano āki rima pu tautau hei o horangi te piriro o mai o te tīkanui. Putai ori mai te pōngai kore te tīpāru nau e tāne ko te pūkore e kamurangi pu te rote au te whairangi te mātiki ngā hauruku. Nau e take ka tui te here, he tangata. Right back to our whakata. Ngā mihi nui ki a koutou katoa, mo te māhana Wairua ki tēnei wāhi. Just a mihi to everyone for coming in, bringing this warm Wairua into our space this morning. Hope everyone has enjoyed their matariki like we were saying earlier. And just be another dimension to be mindful of the skin and how it records, how it's encoded, our DNA sort of flows through it. It's quite an amazing, it's our largest organ. It's quite an amazing piece of engineering. We all are. So just be a bit more mindful about those spaces, and we'll just have more kōrero as we move into our space. Again, beautiful to see everybody this time of the morning. I know it's getting a bit harder. Let's go and light that fire. Well, I'm pretty warm now, so no need the fire. But no reira, everyone have a beautiful day, and we will see you again on the Friday morning. Ka whai. Awesome whānau, have a beautiful day. Mauri o